I was so close to getting through an extra life without forgetting to unmute the mic at the beginning. But here we are. Extra Life 2020. We are entering the last quarter of this year's 24-hour stream. I'm here, still playing games. You're there, still watching, still donating, using one of the buttons that is somewhere around your video feed that you're watching right now. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life, we are doing our charity marathon. We are raising money for Child's Play. Child's Play supports Children's Miracle Network hospitals, kids in hospitals. It's a rough time. It is a stressful time. It is maybe a traumatic time. It can be a boring time. It can be a whole lot of things. But what we can do is we are raising money to give to them so that they can get support to make that time as easy as possible, whether that goes in developing new treatment techniques, covering costs of stays and procedures, and going all the way down to just getting new toys and games and video game consoles and things to do during extended stays, so that way a otherwise dark time has a little bit of light in it. I've been doing this for what's 3/4 of 24? That's 18 hours now, and we have raised, and I'm still baffled by this. I still just don't know how to process this. We have raised a total of $715. We have more than doubled the what was it last year? I am blown away at how much we have raised this year compared to last year in total. I may have been saying we've been doubling it. I don't remember what it was, either 3 or 5, and I don't remember. And whoops. We have 715 this year. I don't think we had any new donations in the last block, but you know what? That's okay. If we're done, we're done. I'm fine with that, but I'm still here till midnight. And in case anybody else wants to kick in, that is 510 last year. Thank you. Okay, so we haven't doubled it, but we've blown it away. I may have said we doubled it at some point. I was wrong. I was thinking of 310, but no, 510. We're 200 past that. This is great. This is fantastic. I, of course, am not doing this alone. I am participating as part of Team Giant Bomb, and the Giant Bomb team total has, at this point, reached, oh boy, waiting for the page to reload to make sure that the number is the most number that it could be at this moment in time. A total of $172,931. They are also closing in on the final quarter. Do I know how math works? No, I don't know if I do. That is they are almost what was that, 27 and change thousand away from reaching their goal of 200,000. That's fantastic. The ranked 4th most fundraisingest team participating in Extra Life this year, because we are not I'm not the only streamer. This is not the only team. There are other teams and other individuals out there participating in Extra Life all month long, all raising money for Child's Play. It's fantastic. If you don't want to watch me, you can watch any one of them. Anyone that you give your money to, it all goes to the same place. It's fantastic. That's what we're here for. And if you find something you like, it doesn't have to be me. If it's somebody else, you find anybody you like, share it with somebody who you think they would like. Because even if you're not in a position to donate this year, listen, it's been a rough year. I know. Yeesh. But anybody you can share it with, they can share it with other people too. And eventually it gets to somebody who is in a position to donate. And, that just means that we get more that goes towards this incredible, important cause. The number just went up again. I love watching that happen. So, we are here. It's 6 o'clock on the East Coast. 7 o'clock is anime night, but that means it's time for the anime night pre-roll. So the anime thing that I've been thinking of is this game, which I am not calling, that is known. Oh, excuse me, I'm a little burpy. It's loading. While that's loading, hey, check it out. Now that my mom has finished her second segment of this year's Extra Life, that means that I will have no more local co-hosts this year, and that's fine, because that means now I have a cat cam. She knows when I'm talking about her, and she doesn't like it. Hey, is this game loading? I think it's trying. I might have upset it. There might be too much going on my computer right now. Okay, here we go. Has it appeared on stream yet? Has not. All right, give me a second. Let me beep bop boop a few buttons. Oh, it helps if I turn on what it is. Because that would be this one. Yeah, I changed the wrong one. Is it this one? 3, 2, 1 video games? Yes! Okay. That is loud in my headphones. Good golly, Miss Molly. I need to do one of these. There we go. For those of you who don't know about M.A.S.S Builder, M.A.S.S Builder is an early access video game. It is one of these videoed games you may have heard of. And it is like a let's see here, how do I want to describe it? Because I've played some mecha games in my time. It is in its current state. Again, early access, they're improving it, they're adding to it as time goes on. Right now it is kind of like if like a Dynasty Warriors Gundam wasn't quite so Dynasty Warriors, but was a little more like almost like MMO style. There are boss raids, or like there are boss battles where there are hurt boxes on the field and you need to not step in them, you know? But when it's not that, it is attacking hordes of enemies. That being said, the part where you, now this may sound bad, but the part where you play the game isn't necessarily what I think is the best part of the game. What I think is the best part of the game is the part where you build robots. So what we're looking at here, this is my go-to, this is my main. I call it the Starborn's a company. This is just the Mark 1, because it's just, I make one and I got it right out the gate, and I am a fan of my grandfather's axe, so I have one and then I keep doing it. We'll look at the other frames in a second, but to give you an idea, this is a game where when you build it, the face is made of 3 different sections. The body is made of 3 different sections. The torso, the hips are made of, no, that's a backpack. That's the sort of hip center, hip plates, hip side, hip rear, hip back center. You can just pick all the parts, folks. You can just, I love it. I will say, because they are doing it this way, like, I love it, but it also means that there's no, like, tank tread legs in this game. There are no, like, integrated machine gun arms in this game. It is not exactly one of those games. But would you look at this? And by the way, the weapons work the same way. Here's a cool shiny scythe that I made. Here's some daggers. Here's a double-ended mace thing that you see, both hands, dual hands. So you can just hold 2 of these things and just run around like a maniac. This, I didn't finish working on that one. I really like the look of this, which is very dumb. Seems like the worst weapon to try and hold. I don't know which way is up on this one. That's just a sword, and then you can just have just a sword. Offhand shield works the same way. Bullet weapons, you want to have the shoot 5 ever. I don't know what this one is. I think it's a piercing. That was just like kind of a gun. I do like this shotgun. And then this, I did not get to play with these very much. This is finally rocket launcher parts. They added the sort of explosive payload parts since I've been playing, so still active development. They keep adding new parts. It's fantastic. I didn't even get to somewhere in here they have started adding like claw parts. I do not have any of the claw parts unlocked yet, but yeah, you just build it piece by piece. You wanna just have a hammer? I do want to just have a hammer. Laser guns. Check out Phil Hartman, who, as we all remember, was the voice of Blasto. That's why he named a laser blaster after him, and the joke is now fully explained. Rocket packs and bits. You get to have your own bits. This game is cool. And the thing is, like, you get all these customization options, and you can make all these different ones, and it does get into these elements of, like, what do you call it? These elements of like, hey, you can bring 3 guns with you, and they all have different elemental affinities to take care of. I do want to put a rocket on my mace. You have elemental affinities, or like, hey, here is a robot that you have. We have a whole. You want stats? We got stats, and categories of parts, and then there's like basically a frame, and then you put modules on your frames between engine, OS, and architecture, and you know, it goes from there. Oh, hey, where do you get those from? Well, I'll tell you. There is just trees on trees on trees, and this is one of 3. You want to do it with OS. I like this one because it is very wide. Let me, I keep forgetting to change the game that I'm playing, but it also always has trouble changing it. If I did that from the Twitch page, that might go better. Okay, so that's where you get all the pieces from. That being said, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to build a new robot. Here are some of the ones I built it for. So this is a Mark 1. This is my main. This is offsides, which this is what we're going to be building tonight, but I started by just copying the older version of my main. Then I made the Hyakushiki Tono, because this was as close as I could get to the Hyakushiki. I made the Def Sight, which I think this one came out pretty well, and I even got the scythe in there, which is fantastic. And then you just want to... Wow, they just give you a lot of empty slots, huh? Fantastic. I gotta click all the way back now. Wait, do I have to? Oh, I have to. Uh-oh. But give me offsides, because the other thing that I love about this is it gets so detailed, you can just... You know what? She's keeping me company, and normally she doesn't even, like... Usually when I come in, she'll leave. So the fact that she's trying to relax over there is heartwarming to me. But yeah, today I am here to build and paint an asymmetric robot. So can I also like this part, the inner frame. We have this slider, so if you just want to have you just want to you just want to give him a little bit of that. Oh, this one is fun. You just want to give him a little bit of the this is what I'm here for tonight. What if we make just a real little stock, but wide? What if we just have a real wide boy? Tall up top? No. Stick your neck out? Ooh, okay. I want to just have like a real stocky, just short and wide. That's where we're starting. Can I just take unequip armors? Yes. There we go. Start naked. Don't we all? All right. That's all armors. No, I want to paint subpart. This select style. We should paint this like we could give it like a what about like a military green? No, that's gloss. What about the... Yeah, okay. or just like flat matte. We could make the we could make it glow on the inside if we just want to blind people. You know what? Green cam. Oh right, you can't show camo on this material. Or we could just say like, hey, I wanna make my own. What if we make our own? I think I know what I want today. I just need to come up with it. Let's talk about. So okay, no, I do wanna. No, because we're just doing this. Okay, so let's just go black metal. Yes. Okay, I like that inside. 2. Which part is 2? 2 seems to be this glowing part. So what if it was like a aluminum, platinum, aluminium? Yeah, right. I'm tempted to that. I'll have a. I did that on the I made a missing texture one, which was like the pink and black checkerboard all over, and I think I had that one just like glowing bright through those plates, and it felt right. It felt like it was not imported correctly. Do this, do this. Those hands don't seem right. These should all be the same style, which I am saying is the black metal. Good. Okay. So, starting there. Now, I want like an asymmetric stocky boy. Here's what I'm thinking. You know, so you know when you build something saying, they're going to attack me from the left side. Like I like that look of like I guess kind of like a Viking thing, where it's like, you know that this armor is going to be up front because it's got the shield. So you also put all of the plate armor on that, and then this arm is still sort of like not necessarily bare, but it's thinner because this one's got to be maneuverable and this one's just got to be thick. That's the style I'm going for with this robot. Kind of like how Crab has one big arm, yes. But thinking about that, so like the rest of it should be normal. The head should probably be stocky. So I'm thinking, here, what if we look at this, right? Okay, no, I do need to look at all armors. We're going to paint, and we're gonna say for now everything is what's a nice neutral color? Everything is gray. We're just gonna gray box this mech, and then we'll paint it later. Right. Armor. I'm thinking one of these no eye boys. I kind of like that one, straight down. Up in the middle makes it look too much like goggles. That still has eyes. I like that one. That is one visor, no eyes. I don't have the you gotta collect blueprint data to unlock the rest, which I do not have. So we are a little hamstrung by the pieces I have. On the side, what do we got? What stocky goes with this? See, I do like going with the ones with the winglings. I do like a wingling. I like an Epion, but I don't think that fits. Ooh, vents? No. But what about like? It's not a back vent. Just a regular. Yeah, kind of like Give me something with like a boxer head guard look, like a Quake 1 Ranger kind of look. You know? How about okay? And then top it all off with. Ooh, you see that? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Could go a little fancier. That one. A little taller, a little more hunched forward, you know? Okay. I like this one a lot. Okay. 3 pieces down, we've got a face. This is a stocky boy, so he is gonna need some sort of protect your neck device. See, that one looks too maneuverable. Probably that one? Yeah, the Titan neck. That makes sense. And body. There's a bunch of these I don't have. I don't have any of like the really round pieces. I think those are also added later. That seems like it. That looks... Without the middle piece, that just kind of looks like a puffy vest. What if this was just the, like, Marty McFly of robots, you know? See, I normally do like these, but I feel like those are edges. Those are gonna like catch on something and chip off. So this one just smooth, big, chunky pieces. I like that. Oh, I have half the data of that one. All right. And now the centerpiece. This is the piece that I use on my main because I do like the handle. I do like when your giant robot has the oh shit handle, you know, like a passenger seat. So if we go back to the Mark 1, you'll see it's covered in those. But again, we're going for chunky. See, this gives a little more detail. This matches the sides nice, so that ain't bad. What do we got here? See, it's like another little piece that would chip, but just having the one right in the middle, that might not be bad. Ooh, that's very good though. This is our I mean, we could just go, You see, you want those like big fronts on your aerial types, and this boy would walk across the bottom of the lake holding a minigun. I think is how it's gonna shake out. And then stocky. Yeah, I think it don't get no stockier than that. Okay. Backpack. So, what is? See, that's not bad. See, a lot of these are going to be talking like, hey, do you want to be a flight type? Do you want to be a Valkyrie mech? This is not a Valkyrie. This is not a speed type. See, those look like wings, but they're also just heavy. That might be the way to go. Or there's the... See, that one is more wing-like, so I don't think it's this one. That one's kind of cute. That one looks like some kind of, like, astronaut reasonable backpack. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this for now, but I think only because it makes him look chunky while he's still a lot of bare joints. So I will reconsider the backpack when we get down later. Front waist, okay. Gotta see, actually, so I've been talking about like this is a chunky boy, but like, so you don't really get those like aerodynamic parts. But let's talk about these because kind of gets at, I think it's okay if these are angled. Like, I'm thinking one of these actually. I kind of like that one because so what you get is you get that like APC look where the bottom is blast deflectors, more or less. I'm thinking that's kind of liking that look here. Plus, like, you know, the one side is going to be extra chunky. The rest of it needs to be sort of like middling. So yeah, I kind of like that look. Now, can I match it going around? Right? What's a good see? I don't know how well the rest of these look at that. I could go with something chunkier, but then it doesn't match that. I don't want it all to stick up. Well, let's go with that one. See, but now here's what I'm talking about. Asymmetric. So what if just one side was chunky and the other side was light, you know? Chunky. Same over here, right side chunky. That looks like a chunky boy who match. But then on the right side, we want to go a little more reasonable, you know, a little more. This side away from enemy, you know, that's what we're looking at here. So maybe, yeah, actually that's not bad. That's still kind of in the look. All right, butt plates. Excuse me. Okay, this is the light side, so in or out? In, because that's the blast plate look. Left side or is that? I feel like that one hangs too low because it's the front towards enemy. If they're seeing even the side of your butt, you've already messed up your positioning, right? Yeah, see, those seem... What if it was just both pointed towards that side? I kind of like that. I kind of like that specific asymmetry. Oh, hey, I do have one round piece. Say hello to the one round piece I have. Let's see, this is that blast plate looking? She got that blast plate. No, yeah, tucked in like that. I kind of like that tucked in look. Okay. All right, this is looking like a robot. See, he doesn't look that beefy on the one side now. It's because I don't like this bit. No, on the right. Do I want to? Yes, I believe this is what I want. Make him look a bit more plain, but a bit heavier on that one side. Yeah, that plays it up a little bit. Again, I might not need to play it up that much once he has thickness on the arms and legs. Okay, so this is the light side. Ooh, look at that. Light side, so little piece. With the plating on it, though. The plating looks good. Right side. I want to build this right chunky side first. Right? Look at how much chunkier this is. That's chunky side blast plate. Or do I want the like that? See, I think I want the like that, but I don't think I have any good, like, arm pieces moving down the arm that will work with that. Like, do I just pick all the Titan pieces? Probably. This side needs an elbow. Little tiny elbows. That one. That's my blast plate look again. And then front here. Just excuse me. How much is that chonk in the window? Oh, we can build a new one. We can build a Kaiser arm. You know I'm spending money on looks and not stats. Yeah, that matches. Ooh, I like that. Right? That's a pretty chunky left arm. I like that. Yes, yes! You are picking up what I'm putting down. So upper arm here. So here we can stand to be a little more streamlined. I don't want it to be, you know, light. It's not, he is a, you know, heavy on this side, light on this side. He is not a half aerial unit. But like medium chunk, and like, what if I just skip the elbow pad? What if I just skip the elbow pad, but then put something chunky down here? You know, like I like a chunk like that ain't bad, right? And now you look at a piece like the front, and see with that roundness. You know what? I don't like this upper arm on this side. I want the upper arm pieces to match, because then it's the lower arm and the shoulder that'll really push the chunkiness feel. Because like, what if I even, because that one's got the big round, so what if I went bigger, but then you can tell by the fact that it's not rounded that that's not the armor side. I could go out with it, but see, I kind of like these parts, but sometimes they look too regal. Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Onto the legs. Show me how to chunk them legs. No, I want to do the left first. Same thing. I'll probably pick... see, that's got winglings on it, though. So I'll pick the non-wingling version. Let's mirror it. Let's talk about lower legs, because... Yes, because this is what I'm talking about. The chunkier, the better. Yes, no, I'll rename my pilot Howl, and we shall move into this castle. See, but do I want the pointy, or do I want the just like? See, I like the chunky face that just says no, none bullets shall enter. Right. Now we look at the left side, and let's look at our lower leg. And like, see, we could just go extra skinny and just have it look dumb, but I don't. That's extra skinny. I don't necessarily want it that skinny. I don't want it as chunky. But here we have a pretty good like lesser chunk over here, and the thing that's going to downplay the chunk is we're going to have like a tiny, just like a real streamlined kneecap on this one, you know. Choices. Which one is more fitting? That one. Oh god, the feet. There's still 3 pieces of each foot. Oh, I love this. By the way, we're not gonna play like the action part of this game during this segment. We are building this digital Gunpla, and then we're gonna go play anime night. Okay. Again, chunkify me, Captain. See, that matches good with the design right above it. Back of the foot. Oh, solid. Smaller, big, and solid. Just 1 foot. You put it down, and there it stays. Oh, look at that. Do we like that? No, this one flares at the toes. This one's narrower. That one looks like it'll like penetrate the ground. This one just flattens the earth. Yes, yes. These are the look. Right, I have to do the whole other foot. Okay, so that being said, because of the thing that I just said, this one that penetrates the ground, it's slight, but it matches, but it's also like it's distinct enough, you know what I mean? So I might actually just do that. The heel, I think I'll go for one of these littler ones. That one's got the handle on it. I haven't done handles anywhere else though. See, that one's got the flare on it, so I think that's too much. That plays too much into it. And again, winglings, this is not a... I kind of like the look of that, though. I like the look of it. I think we're doing this one. And the, what do you call that bit? This is basically the laces of the mech foot, I think. So you could do something thin. I could chunk this a little bit. Extra chunk it right at the foot, maybe? No, one of these little ones. Yeah. No, it's this one. It's this one. That feels right. I forgot a whole piece of the hands. Because you get the like back of hand armor. Alright, so this is our light hand. I do like this one for the light hand. And then on our heavy hand, what if it was, there you go, there's our blast plate. That's really chonky though. That is supremely chonky though. Okay, how do we feel about this? You know? Okay, time to do the thing I said and reconsider the backpack. I may leave this, but the question is, see, because this is the thing that I'm looking at. It's not a space model, it's not a wing model, it's not even like a falling model. It's not even like a support model. So it's not like it has a generator on its back, generating a support field or like wirelessly transmitting shield. So like it is just like him just there, him just carry what him have, and him just stomp. So maybe this one that is a little less elaborate might be the one. I don't necessarily think it's with 30 identical dudes. I think this is like the like in a platoon of like 15 guys, 10 are the same, there's 3 of this guy, and then there's 2 of one other type, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking of. I really want to play some mini war games. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you were here during the whole board game stream, but we were talking about supremacy and how I think what I want, and if I have to make it, I'll make it, is just a board game that is like right smack dab, right, just you smush together Risk, but also Advance Wars, so you have like unit type selections, but then also just like you're rolling dice and very discrete movement into territories. Like, oh boy. Yes, an elite phalanx, thank you. Yes, I'm pretty satisfied with this. That shoulder is too big. Hang on though, that shoulder, him too big. I think that one, like the most armored smallest. This ain't bad. Okay, now we paint. We're half hour into this hour-long segment. We have built, now we paint. Good. Paint all armors. So I'm actually thinking, right? Let's go style 6, right? Everything is style 6. Now let's adjust style 6. Cause hey, by the way, you can mix your own paint. You want to thin some paints? You want to just, cause I'm thinking like, so actually what I'm thinking is like, what is like the GM color? Like that sort of like that eggshell white IBM PC, somewhere like moves from jungle to desert combat kind of color. I think that's the base color I want. Right? Pattern. What if we put a light camo on it? And when I say a light camo, I mean we do big so it doesn't look like noise. And I mean like light camo, like actually just like you barely notice it's there, right? Okay. This color is still too yellow. I don't think that's too yellow. I think it's, yeah, okay. Yes, that's closer. I just gave myself like a weird pit of the stomach. What's like nostalgia when it's bad? When it's just like, it's like, oh, I remember that. You know, that feeling when thinking about eggshell white IBMs. I don't. Okay, so this is, remind me, metallic is, weirdly metallic is like how shiny it is. This is not very metallic. Like this is, I'm not going to say it's plastic, but I am going to say it's probably like a carbon polymer. Is that something that makes sense to say? And then shininess is how much it glints. Same thing. I think this is not a glinter. I think this is something, yeah, something, not even that metallic, something right in there, some kind of ceramic maybe. Yeah, okay. Do I want to see more of that? I want to see, I'm looking right here on the chest and I want to see like, when you're looking right at it, how much do you see it? Just barely, just that much, and I'm still not happy with this color. Yes, something that looks like desert combat. Okay, there's my number one color. Now, tell me about my arm over here. Tell me about my chest over here, right? Because I want to think. That's part 1. That's going to be this color. Here. Part 2 out here, right? We're going to do style 7. Then we're going to edit style 7. Because I'm thinking we mix it with like this jungle green. Putting the green in here is what's gonna make the rest of it look the way that I want to look. It makes the yellow look better, or the sand look better, right? So this is what I'm saying, sort of like the desert to the jungle. You have the yellow, the sandy yellow, and the hunter green, right? Which I can already tell that is too shiny and too metallic. It's more metallic than shiny again. Yes, now we're looking good. What if it was... See, do I want like like G.I. Joe kind of army green, or do I want like maybe a this is like a more worn army green, like a camo army green. I could push it a little more towards that to make it more like the jungle fatigues. No, I want it greener than that. I want it like here. That's a little less saturation, a little more saturation, a little darker. Yes, I like this. I like this. I like this. Save it right there, and then keep editing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want any camo on this? See, I'm kind of a fan of this, like it's like mezzotint noise. I don't like it there. I won't do this there. This is gonna be your painted green. See, so okay, so like there is room for stickers on this. I rarely mess with them because I'm a little afraid to. But here, like sticker 1, design. Do you want to just? These are just shapes. Give me a caution label. Thermative area. Ooh, there we go. Okay, do like that, and then adjust position. Oh, it's like on that, isn't it? Oh, okay. Scale. I don't know why, but like when the scale goes down, it moves into the thing. They have some troubles with their painting premise. It's the other reason I haven't messed with it too much, because it's a little busted. Woo. Okay. All right. Oh no, I can't look at it because it's busted. It's Z fighting. Yes, thank you. I love the word Z fighting. You know what? We won't see it in the main game anyway. But now that we have our 7, but then I want to look at like, okay. This one I want to look at, right? If we look at 4, edit style, no, not edit style, select style. This custom 2 that I used on the other one. So if you look closely at this is where I use that mezzotint because I feel like it gives it like almost like that black textured plastic, like the like hand grip kind of plastic. It's just a little bit rubbery, so you can. That's kind of what I'm thinking of here. But I do want to metallic more, just darker more. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you see, I'm looking at this and this piece, this piece. These will both be our style 2. Right? So it looks like it's not enough yet because we got to do the rest of the robot. So let's color this other arm. And I want to say this piece, no. All right, both of these pieces will be 7. And then this piece will be 2. Now you kind of see where I'm going with this. Move down here. This, we'll make this the green, or we'll make this the black. We'll make that the black and move on. Going down, no elbow here. I want the 4 and the 2 to be the green. Now, what even is the 3? The 3 is up there. Yeah, I do want that to be black. See? Alright, this ain't bad. And I do want to do... Oh, I gotta do the whole center. Right, that's the problem. Because, yeah, 1 is green. And 2, 3 is green as well. Yes, now I'm starting to like the look of this. I want to do these hips because they are not allowed to lie. You want to darken it in there, it gives it a trimming effect. Yeah, okay. Now we're starting to get here. Maybe I don't like the sand white, but maybe I'll push it in a minute, because the other thing is, hey, let's talk about beefy arm and really establish our contrast, right? Because you know what I like? I like a big old arm that says, like, front towards enemy. Yes! Pattern. Do any of these look like a lot? Ooh! Ooh! Yes, that's, I do like that. Option, scale, pattern. I think I do like that best. Let's do it a bunch. Right. We'll do it like that. More metallic, less metallic. So here's the thing that I like. We bring it up until this is the shiniest thing, so that way it catches the light, it has high contrast, it is more, you notice it more, and therefore it is scarier, okay? So that's our style 8. Now let's, this'll be, yes. What is this piece? 'Cause 3 is gonna be just that piece, all right. Yes, please. We're allowed to talk. Yeah, but I heard the part where food was ready, so my mind was already on it. The awareness is what interrupted. All right, let's bright that, and then yes, here, our bright orange. I want this part to be this, and we'll do this. And again, what is 4? I don't know what the 4 is. 4 is back here somewhere, I imagine. Yes, good, fine. 2. Okay, no, so this will be this, and this will be the more of this, right? Okay. Now then, I don't have enough time to finish this before anime night. Oh no. Like, I knew the gag was don't actually play the game, just paint the robot, but dang. These are all orange. This bit is black. And then the hand. That's orange. This is orange. What is this bit? We'll make it orange. Again, this bit. Let's see here, and the hand. 1, 2, 1 and 3. And the inverse selection will be that. There we go. Now you're just like, ah, yes, that is the danger side. It's not quite right. Okay, bring me back to the hand, because this one bit, I actually want this, we're gonna make this one 9. All right, follow me here. And it's gonna be like 8, Copy style 8. Copy style to a new slot. Cancel. Copy style 8 to 9. Yes. And then we'll edit 9. So I want it to be the same, but redder, meaner, scarier. Yeah. And moving back up the arm, we want elements that are darker, meaner, and scarier. And this will just move to 9. Might I be thinking about flipping all of this in a little bit? Maybe. The 4, I want the 4 to be meaner. And I guess I want the 1 to be meaner. But then that gives me room to make the 2 also orange, just lighter. Yeah, now it has its own contrast, now it's dangerous. And I can paint the leg the same way. See, because like I'll make 1 the mean, and 2 the light, and 4 also mean, and 3 on the side, that'll be like this. And then I'm just gonna follow that down the body. The right side is gonna be the bright orange danger, and its left side will be the bright orange danger. Because that'll be the left hand in front, because it'll hold a 2-handed minigun and just like walk forwards. That'll be its thing. I'm gonna have to give it a shield. Oh, I didn't even get into the weapons. Oh, this takes way more time than I put aside for it. Yeah, because I gotta get ready for enemy night now. But I want to keep painting the robot. 1, 2, 3. 2 light, 3 light, 4 dark. Okay. And then... Thank you. Yo, them sweet potato fries? Nice. Thank you. Them sweet potato fries. I'm gonna have to do another build stream, huh? To finish this kit. Although I don't know about you, but I'm kind of loving the look of this. You know what? It's too shiny. I changed my mind. It's too shiny. 9, 8 options. Let's turn that gloss down a little bit. Yeah, it should be shinier, but not as shiny as it was. Okay. This is like a 37, because now I need to do the same thing to 9. Okay. And I've lost all of the like sandstone color on this side, so I might end up dropping that anyway by the end. Here, I do want to look, because if I edit style, where is this? This is this style, right? Because I can just zoom out here and just make it something else. I go like, what if I put it here? See, no, it looks pretty good in the orange, just... too much? Is that too little? See, now I'm overthinking it. That's pretty much exactly where it was, wasn't it? All right, let me get the foot. Let me get all these orange. No, because then there's more orange pieces that go. That is a $50 donation from Jesse and Jill to Extra Life. Thank you very much for coming by, for doing the donation. That's what we're here for. Right. It's top of the hour anyway. All right, let me save this. This is Mass Builder. This is what I like to do when I'm not sleeping while listening to podcasts. It's just I should build and paint robots, and I don't have to spend like the $80 on importing model kits, and it's fantastic. $80. Well, depending. Listen, I'm saving up for a bunch of 30-minute mission kits soon. Maybe soon. I don't know. That's sort of where I'm at. I might finish this on stream another time. I don't know. I gotta play with the updates too, so I'll come back to this game in the future. That'll be a bonus stream or something. But all of that considered, oh hey, the cat's up and having a time. Thank you for hanging out with me for this segment. Stick around. This was Anime Night pre-roll. Anime Night will be up in a sec. I have something planned for that too. Stick around. It should be video games.